And good morning. Chrissie here, and here we are expanding our beings. So just take your awareness of who you be. Actually, one of the really cool things to do is just tap down into the earth. Or start pulling energy from the earth up into your body, through your feet, and up and out of your head. Start pulling that energy all through your body, right up and out into the universe. Welcome, Jenny. Got a couple of people that are... Hooray, Kimmy, you got here. That took ages, didn't it? Okay, so we're just pulling energy from the earth, tap down into the earth, right down into the middle, into the core of the earth. Pull energy from the earth up through your feet, up through your body, and up and out of your head, right out into the universe. And double that and pull that more and more. Fill your whole body with the energy on the earth. And then take it out of your body and take it out into the universe. And take the energy of who you be, fill your whole body. Fill the room that you're in. Now take it out to the country that you live in and fill the whole country with your energy of who you be. That's huge. Well, now go huger than that. Out past New Zealand, right out past into the universe, right out to the moon, in all directions. So remember, we're being in all directions. So we're absolutely huge, infinite beings that we truly be. Go out past the moon, double that, right out further than that. Now start asking for energy and pulling energy into your universe from all the molecules everywhere, all over this, the energy that you be. You can pull it from the earth, you can pull it from all the cities in the earth, all the forests and the oceans, the mountains, and the trees. Just start pulling those molecules into your universe. At the same time, we're asking to pull infinite possibilities. It's pull possibilities into our universe. Keep on pulling those. So this is what you want to be all day. So you're not going to be doing this all day, but what you do is just check in with yourself and say, am I still expanded? Am I still absolutely huge? Am I pulling energy? Keep pulling the energies. Pulling energy from everyone, every person that you've ever been in touch with, all the people that you're going to see today, and all the people who you're not going to see today. So that includes everybody. Keep pulling. And there we are now. So push down the walls and barriers. Keep pushing down the walls and barriers and keep pulling. Okay, so I found a really fabulous process for us today, and I've got a couple of interesting things. We wanted to talk about generation versus creation. That was a question that Kimmy asked from yesterday. But is there anyone got that they would like to specifically ask for? Okay. So first of all, what adventure can I have today that would make my life fun right away? So let's ask that. What adventure can I have today that would make my life fun right away? What am I capable of that I'm not choosing? What capacity do I have that other people don't have? And what am I capable of that nobody else is capable of? So what are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and uncreate it, please? And just say yes. Right and
Yes.
wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. I'm going to run that a couple more times. What are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it, would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and create it, please?
Yeah.
Good, bad, pot, pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. What are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it, give me, would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. So let's just run this one. How much of your awareness are you avoiding so you don't have to create the life you could have? And that's about choosing to be aware in every moment. And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. How much of your awareness are you avoiding so you don't have to create the life you could have? And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. What are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it would open the doors of being the greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? And everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and create it? Right, wrong, bad, pod, pock, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. So every morning you can say to yourself, what do I need to be aware of today? What would be good? What can I be aware of today that I don't even know to be aware of? And you will start to get awarenesses. What do I need to be aware of today? And keep on expanding your awareness and your being. So how much of your awareness are you avoiding so you don't have to create the life you could have? So everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, shorts, boys and beyonds. So what are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? Everything that is times a gazillion will you destroy and create it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pock, and shorts, boys and beyonds. So is anybody getting any awarenesses of what you think you're capable of that you're not choosing, or what you don't think that you're capable of that you could choose to be capable of?
Yes.
Yeah? What's that?
I'm just feeling that so many things are opening up, and the things that are happening every day, it's coming up amazing.
Yeah. Anything in particular?
Oh, I don't pinpoint, but I just feel this whole world shifting, this whole shifting of moving into something bigger and better, and something that I always knew in my mind was going to be real,
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. So what are you capable of that you're not choosing? That if you chose it, would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth. So one of the things that I'm asking for is to be capable with investing money. It's a little bit scary for me. It's like I do invest money in shares, and I'm investing money in shares, and I don't think I'm capable of it. So does any of you have anything like that? Or have you invested in shares in the past and you've lost money? right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pot, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds, or anything that you've invested in, because I certainly have invested in many, many things, and the money's gone down the tubes. So everything that is times a gazillion, shall we just join and create it?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pot, all known, shorts, boys and beyonds. So it's things that you've never done that you in this lifetime, but you've probably done them in other lifetimes. Things like having a farm, for instance. Like, would you know what to do? I bet you would be capable of. Like Barbie, you were looking at buying a property in Gisborne and getting multiple people to come and invest with you. And you would be very capable of doing that. And everything
Yes.
that doesn't, right? Do you get that?
Yes.
Yep. And you probably, did you back off? Was it sort of like the too hard basket, or it's a bit scary, or all of that?
Yeah, Nigel kept blocking me, as he always has done for years, but that's okay. I'm still keeping my eye on it, and I'm still looking at open homes and just trying to be open to possibilities and the universal,
Yeah.
finding a way for me to do it. But did I tell you I had the most amazing breakthrough yesterday? No, I probably haven't.
Absolutely. Yes, you did, but you can
Oh,
tell
yes,
everybody.
yeah, I did. I thought I'd told you, and I thought, gosh, it seems like my life has just been like a dream the last 48 hours, and it feels like being living in a dream.
Can you share with us, Barbie?
Oh, well, I've been trying for the last 3 months. I've had quite a roller coaster ride where my sister got evicted out of her house because the landlord sold, and then the new owner didn't want to rent it because he was going to live in it. So she became, and there's just no houses to rent in Gisborne. It's the most insane problem that you just wouldn't believe how many people there are that that are being evicted out of their houses because prices have gone up so much. All the landlords are selling out because they're making so much money just by selling out.
Yeah.
It's doubled, and Gisborne's the highest one that's gone up, and everybody's just selling out and evicting their tenants, and there's nowhere to go. There's literally nowhere to go. So she ended up having a double mastectomy at the same time. So it was like at literally the same time. So it was just crazy timing. And anyway, I managed to get her into emergency housing, but that wasn't ideal because there was gang members in the next door motel units, and oh my God, it's been horrendous. And then I've been working with Housing New Zealand as her agent since then, and also I've been trying to look at houses that I could possibly afford to buy and put her in there and rent it to her. But as it turned out, the day before yesterday, I got a phone call, and Housing New Zealand came up with one unit because she's in a high risk because of her operations and everything. So she was quite high, became quite high on the list, and managed to get her into a brand new little Housing New Zealand 1-bedroom flat.
Wow.
And I just moved her in there yesterday with help of my daughter. But it's just like, as Chrissie said, I've been attracting that by going around looking at the houses and just looking at being open to any type of opportunity to house her that I've attracted. Chrissie reckons I've attracted that.
You created it. I didn't say attracted. You created it.
I created it.
You actually created it, and you do need to acknowledge that you created it so you can have more and create more.
Yes. So I was just, I'm absolutely blown away. It's absolutely such good news because you couldn't dream of being in a better house for her, it's brand new. It's the new, I didn't realise that, these new ones that they have been building, the government, and there's not enough of them by a long shot, but at least it is happening.
That's awesome, darling.
Yeah. So absolutely blessed, so stoked.
And very excited. So
and very excited. Very
Right,
exciting.
hi. Okay, so thank you for that, Barbie. And what I'm going to just talk a little bit about is the difference between generating and creation, which Kim asked me this question last week, and I went, interesting. I need to get some more awareness of this. So this is from this book, Right Riches for You. And just allow yourself to receive this information. It's a little bit different to what you probably know about. So we are taught that matter, space, energy, and time are the elements we need to create anything in this reality. When we function from the point of view of this reality, we use matter, space, energy, and time to create. So if you're building a house, you assume you need some space to create in, which is, you know, the section. You assume it's going to take some time, and you assume you need the matter, which is the building materials, that's the matter. And you assume that it's going to take a certain amount of man hours called energy. These are the elements of the creation cycle. Generation is different from creation. Generation is an energy that continuously brings things into existence. So I would say that you actually generated that. You started it off by choosing it and asking for that property to show up for your sister, a beautiful place for your sister to live.
Yeah.
And that's the choice that created it. So you chose it, you went looking for it. And then generation is the energy that continuously brings things into existence. So let me just say a little bit more about this. So it's not linear, for one thing. So linear is when, you know, you have to have the money for something. That's linear. If you ask for something and you allow the universe to show you how it's going to come into existence, it's not linear. And that is generation. Here comes Karen. Well, let's get her in. Welcome, Karen. So we encourage you to look at how to generate more money in your life rather than how to create more money or make more money. In order to create, you have to work. So that's about working. You have to use matter, energy, space, and time. But when you generate something, you contribute, hi Karen, you contribute to what is already in existence. Rather than fighting what's already here, use it and go with what will generate more. So this world is already created the way it is. Why would you try to invent it? Reinvent it, sorry. Generating is so much easier than trying to pound something into existence. So we function from contextual reality, which contextual reality is where we have to do everything from linearity. Linearity is you go from point A to point B to point C. And that involves, like, linearity is, yes, you have to have the money for something, rather than going, you know what, I'd like to have that. How do I get that? So asking questions. What questions can I ask to bring this to fruition, to bring this into existence? What questions can I ask? How does it get any better than this? And that's a question that once you do create something, is you ask for more and go, how does it get better than this? So how does it get better than this? Here we are all generating. Let's ask for more of what you're already asking for. Do you remember we talk a lot about how we don't ask for enough? Right, we already know we don't ask for enough. So what if we could just ask for more than we've ever asked for before, right now? What are you capable of? Let's just ask that question again. What are you capable of that you're not choosing, that if you chose it would open the doors of being a greatness of you that has never been on planet Earth? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all known, short, spoiled, neon. So what are you capable of? What could you ask for more of today? Could you ask for more ease right now? Let's ask for more ease with everything that you do and everything that you are asking for. Let's double that. Ask for double that amount of ease and really, really choose ease. I'm choosing ease with everything I do. And I'm going to choose some joy. How much joy could we ask for with everything we create today? And we do love fun. We're just fun-loving people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we encourage you to look at how to generate more money in your life rather than how to create more money. Just ask the universe, could you help me generate 1,000,000 times more money than I've ever generated before? What this means is that energy, space, and consciousness. So consciousness is the source for generating anything we wish to have in our life. Energy, space, and consciousness. We don't have to create money from effort. In order to generate money, we just have to do things differently. Do you think you have to work hard for your money? Money is easy. Okay, so I want to just get this, but money is easy. Do you guys want to start saying that all day?
Money is easy.
Okay, put that on a piece of paper and carry it around with you and start saying to yourself and start creating that as your reality, that money is easy. Because that's how you create it. I used to read the money book, the book that Gary wrote called Money is Not the Problem, You Are. And in it, Gary talks about how money is everywhere. And it was a new concept for me. It was just a new concept. So I used to just go, oh, there's money everywhere. It's all in the air. I can see the energy of money just everywhere, all around me. And it's the same with choosing to have ease with money as your reality. Money is easy, but everyone else says it has to be hard. And we go into agreement with them to make it hard to have money. So let's destroy and uncreate everywhere we've aligned and agreed and resisted and reacted to that money is hard. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all known, shorts, boys, beyonds. So right now, so what is it you're going to start saying to yourself all day?
Money is easy.
Money is easy. So I've got one other thing that I wanted to just share with you today, which is, thanks, Jim. So right now, push down your walls and barriers and take your awareness right out into the universe in all directions, including right down into the earth and beyond the earth. Now, in that, we are being in a spherical reality. Because from a sphere, everything is available and there's only choice, which creates where you are in the sphere of things. So choose lots, choose more, choose to be amazing, choose to be phenomenal, choose to create a lot more joy, a lot more fun. I'm choosing to create fun. Now, I don't have to know how that is going to be, but I'm choosing it.
Chrissie, can you just expand a little bit on that? So what creates where we are in the sphere?
Okay, so there's only choice. So if you just function from choice and choosing, that creates where you are in the sphere of things. And if you be the sphere, which is be that expanded being, that's what you're being. That will bring you, oh, let me just finish reading this little bit here and you might get more out of this. my hope is that you've begun to get an idea of what your life could be like in a spherical reality. A sphere never contracts. So you know when people contract, when people get frightened and they contract their being, they stop possibilities, don't they?
Yeah.
Everything stops. They just can't do anything. That's because they've contracted so much. If you function as a sphere and be in the sphere, you'll never contract. And in fact, you're in an ever growing, ever expanding universe. That is what your universe can be. If you are the sphere of reality, you become a sphere of influence on the entire world and everyone around you. What would it be like if you were the spherical contribution to a spherical reality that has never existed before? And there's Pussycat right there. So just choose. So choose that. Just choose to be the sphere. Choose to be a spherical and choose for money to be easy. Money is easy. Let's choose that.
Money is easy.
And you don't even have to believe it. You can just choose it. Just go, okay, so I wonder how this can show up for me. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Kimmy.
That's great. Thank you.
And just play with being in the spherical reality. Would you like to play?
Yeah.
Every day. That's the first thing you do when you wake up is you go expand right out. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stop the recording. Thank you everybody for being here. For recording is stopping. There we go.